Oh, hi, and see you there. So, recently I started watching the show on Netflix, and it's called Komi Can't Communicate. And it's about this girl who is in high school that has extreme social anxiety, and she, actually can't speak because she's so scared. And I was actually able to relate to it a lot because something that I have really dealt with in my life that's been difficult is social anxiety. Social anxiety is having anxiety when interacting with other people and just all around being uncomfortable with it. And that's something that has been difficult for me for as long as I can remember. I remember it's he's really shy, he's a little scared. He doesn't like talking to people. Yeah, that would be nice if that was the case, but unfortunately it's not. It's just one of those things that I've had to deal with this long time. And watching this show, I felt watching the show actually confronted me with this feeling that I've had for a while because during the pandemic, obviously I've stayed inside for majority of the time, and the feeling of being lonely has really added up to me. I never been really good at keeping up with friends, talking to people, reaching out. That's always been something that I struggle with since I was little. I don't remember ever having friends I was super close to that I always talk to. There might have been one or two people at a time that I would talk to frequently, but it didn't really extend much to actual friendship that I would do a lot of stuff with. There has been times I've done that, but it's not frequent. It's more of a rare occurrence than anything. And it's always been something that I've never been really happy about. I've always thought that, yeah, I'm fine with it, but there's always been this lingering feeling in the back of my head that I don't like it. I'm not super stoked about this. And it sucks. I'm not. Although I don't want to complain about it, it's my fault. I will say that it is my fault for not doing my best to reach out to people, to talk to people as much as I possibly could when I really don't do much. But this goes into a quote that's said in every episode of the show. And that is, when a person has extreme social anxiety, they struggle to communicate with others. Bear in mind, they only struggle to form connections. It doesn't mean that they don't want to. And yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. I have this really annoying anxiety that just makes me afraid to talk to people, which is so stupid. I hate it. Because there's times where okay, so something that's different to me than the show is how when it's something really mundane, when I'm ordering food or have to make idle conversation at something stupid like buying anything, I'm fine with it. It's not that big of a deal to me. But when actually trying to connect with people, trying to make friends, it's this overwhelming fear that it's hard to get over. It sucks. It's annoying. And that's how it makes me feel. That's how it makes me feel. So as I said before, this show has made me confront that feeling because I can understand how that feels. Just that absolute fear in your stomach. Maybe obviously it's a show and they exacerbate that feeling where she's physically trembling and, well, not actually speaking. That I can do. I can actually speak to other people. But that feeling of wanting to reach out to people but being scared too, and all these other thoughts in your head are oh, they must hate me, or I'll say something to upset them, or any of these other feelings. It's tough to deal with. And I know there's people just go out and talk to people. Oh boy, if only it was that easy. A lot of times with these videos, I don't make them with just the intent of helping other people. It's also sort of I'm almost making a contract to myself to actually do things to talk about, because putting them in video form and putting it out on the internet sort of holds me to actually doing it, because there's something that's been actualized and it's real and other people can see it, so it has sort of an impact on the world. Even though it might be a small one, some people don't care, it's still there, and it's still there to push me into doing what I want. So, sort of selfish. I feel like I'm being selfish with everything though, so that doesn't count. But yeah, this is something real. I have social anxiety and I want to expand myself. And I would definitely recommend watching a show it's an anime. So it's not for everyone. Some people don't like it. Well, I think it's funny. I think it's relatable to many people, more than a lot of people would realize, I think. And I want to end this video with a quote that's at the end of the show that I think this was, I don't know if like I've connected to like something more than this in a long time. This is dedicated to everyone who ever felt their chest tighten when trying to communicate. Just when I read that, it was crazy. It's just like, I don't know, that it felt very real to me. Like, yeah. And also, this is great because it shows that there's other people in the world that understand how you're feeling. And it's a little bit comforting just knowing that you're not alone in the struggles that you have. I always say that, like, I know, like, obviously there's a part of you that knows that other people feel that way. But seeing it like typed out or read out loud that people can relate to how you feel, it's really comforting. And it makes you feel like you can deal with it too. So that's my video. I hope you liked it. I kind of rambling a little bit of this because with these type of videos, this last one that I just posted and this one too, I haven't been going too specifically on what I say, but I've been really just trying to invoke that feeling and channel into the video without trying to restrict it, because I feel like this is more natural and you're getting that pure feeling that I'm having, and I'm expressing that as, well, maybe not as clear as possible, but as raw as possible, as much as I'm actually feeling that, instead of it sort of compressed and read into something that I think is what I want to say. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're new and this is the first time you're watching it, subscribe. Also, not most of the people that watch me aren't subscribed to my channel, so it'd be cool if you want to press subscribe button. That'd be really cool. Also like it. Yeah. Okay, now that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.